What's up, YouTube? It's Machado here with Pro Play Games with another car video. I know this is like 2 back-to-back videos. It's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. This is actually my way back from Miami, so I had another hour ride to make a video on and kill some time. And this one came as news to me last night. As you guys may have known, the new banned and restricted players, or whatever you want to call it, came out last night. The suspended players, there we go, came out last night, and Billy Brake and Jackie Bernal were one of the 2 notable players that were added to that ban list, which is super surprising. You know, Billy Brake, one of the top players in the game for sure, have had one of the hottest, I think, years out of any player thus far. You know, dating back to the Patrick Hoban days, when he had that, 2-3 years of, continued greatness and undisputed best player in the world. Billy really showed out this year, had a lot more time on his hands, went out to a lot more events, and started producing some really, really incredible results. So, it's unfortunate to see him on that ban list. Another significant removal of a player from the ban list was Johnny Lee. Johnny Lee, a very good player, very, I guess, best well known for his hour-long deck profile. Talking about combo extenders and starter cards and, whatnot. Very in-depth video. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But, yeah, so, I'm going to get to it and talk about the whole why Billy was banned and why Jackie were banned. So the reason was collusion. I don't know if you guys know about much of the word collusion or what that means. That pretty much means altering the outcome of a match. So pretty much you and your friend are both undefeated. You both decide to draw without playing out the match or anything like that. That is collusion, because that's solidifying you guys without actually playing, tournament procedure and completing your match how it's supposed to be done, via the rule book for Konami. You guys just decided to agree on a result and go with it. So, there's major instances of this, and then there's minor instances of this. Like, oh, I'm X4 now, I don't want to play anymore, I have to leave, my friend is outside, here's the win, and I'm going to drop from the tournament. That is not really collusion. But when you're when you're in the position where you're like both undefeated, final round of regional, this guarantees your top, whatever, it kind of goes along the lines of almost bribery in a way, but you're not really bribing the opponent with anything. It's usually a mutual agreement, but nonetheless it is illegal and is not allowed in any card games. Actually, Magic the Gathering is one game where it's actually really prominent, because there's so many Hall of Fame players and you're playing for so many thousands of dollars that it became a huge issue. And a lot of players still do it to this day, but it's cracked on a lot harder, to the point where every player who plays Magic the Gathering actually knows what is classified as collusion and what's not classified as collusion. So, first of all, it sucks for Billy. Obviously, great player. I like him as a person. Very good player. I never think anything that he does is with bad intention. But that doesn't mean that the company won't snoop around. In this case, they actually went to his deck profile and actually listened to this, and he was smacked on the wrist for that. So remember, guys, like, Konami will watch your videos. They will look at websites. They will read things that you post in Zodiac. Like, they're all part of these groups, and they all have people that will forward this information to them. Kind of like how Jonathan Moore talked about another YouTuber and giving out OTS store giving out OTS packs for free when they weren't supposed to, or something like that. Word will get around. There are people that see these things as wrong, and it doesn't matter what your status is. Whether you're Billy Brake or you're somebody, a novice duelist that nobody knows. If you're breaking the rules, there's always somebody out there that's going to go and there's a possibility of that always happening. So you always got to be prepared and see what you say and how you conduct yourself, because that could turn around and bite you in the butt. But yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. And another part is I want to say props to Konami, obviously, because they've really been cracking down on a lot of these things that are not really are really frowned upon, of course, and they really don't care about the status or the reputation of whoever's doing them. Like we've gotten, as an OTS, gotten slapped on the wrist for some things that we did that we didn't know, we couldn't do. And it goes to show that nobody's really, there's no blanket of favoritism. I know a lot of people feel like we have a blanket of favoritism with Konami because of the whole maximum prices thing, but it couldn't be further from the truth. They're just trying to do what's right. And I really give them props for doing that. And, sometimes it's not going to be seen as very favorable to the public, and the public's not going to really like you for what you do sometimes. But at the end of the day, you just got to do what's right. Unfortunately, Billy was the victim in this. Billy and Jackie were the victims in this case. But at the end of the day, it was something that was against the rules and shouldn't have been done. And there could be a bunch of excuses on their part. But unfortunately, ignorance is not an excuse. And it's something that should be allowed to happen. And it's good to see that Konami's actually paying attention and actually did something about it. So other than that, that's all I really had to say. I have some exciting news coming at you guys soon. We're gonna have an expansion, I guess I want to say, but that's a video for another time. Other than that, I'm gonna get back to the shop, get back to business. We got a lot of big things coming, like I said, and we're gonna be working towards that, us and our staff. And I see you guys at Nationals. We're going to be applying to Venn, so hopefully we see you guys there. If not, I'll be there anyway, supporting my players, giving them water, being the official water boy, etc., etc. So other than that, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what let me know what you think about in the comments below. If it was fair, if it wasn't fair, any other questions that you guys have, just leave them down in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys.